Hurricane Melissa, Category 5. This is just, you don't muck around with this beast of a storm, as it's been described. It's in Jamaica right now. To talk more about it, we've got Joel Abel, who's the Convoy of Hope Australian and New Zealand National Director, who are actually on the ground in Jamaica. Joel's not on the ground in Jamaica, but he can tell us all about who he is, who he represents as far as the Convoy of Hope, plus give us a really good update as to what's happening in Jamaica right now. And we say good morning to Joel. Hi, Joel. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Kia ora. G'day, guys. How are you?
Yeah, we're good, but things aren't so great in Jamaica. So first of all, you're the Australian and New Zealand National Director for the Convoy of Hope. Who are you, and tell us what the situation is in Jamaica right now?
Sure. Well, a Convoy of Hope is a global humanitarian organisation, and we do a lot of different things. We do a lot of international programming, which is children's feeding, women's empowerment, and agriculture, training farmers and things like that. But we've got an entire side which is disaster response. And if it's in the news, you can pretty much guarantee Convoy is responding in some fashion around the world. There was about 99 disasters last year that we responded to globally. So this one is a big one. Like you just said, it's a beast of a storm. It's a Category 5. It's actually the largest storm they've ever had in Jamaica, and it's probably the largest global storm we've had this year globally.
Oh, wow.
It's going to bring a lot of devastation. It's just landed about an hour ago. I'm stateside right now, not in Jamaica, but our team is getting ready to deploy. We're getting trucks packed with emergency supplies, food, water, and all the things you need in a disaster. We'll send them over by air for this first one, and then we're going to keep sending supplies by ship probably over the next weeks and months. This storm is going to create a lot of havoc. They're saying it's about 40 inches of water, guys, which is over 1,000 mils, and 270-kilometre winds, massive storm surges, torrential rain. I don't know if you've seen any of the satellite imaging, but it's very slow moving. That's what creates a lot of the damage. It just hovers for so long. I remember this when the cyclones came through Auckland right across to Hawke's Bay, they moved a bit faster than this. This one is just hovering over an island, which is going to be quite devastating for people.
How long are they expecting it to hover over the island?
Well, it's moving about 5 miles an hour. So it's going to be there all of today and tomorrow. And it's heading north into Cuba and the Dominican Republic. We're just hoping it downgrades as it moves across, but it's landed as a Category 5. You get all the stats and what's happening, but I guess what people don't realize is in Jamaica, they've woken up to crazy winds all night, and it's in the dark when you're out of power. They've been out of power for a couple of days now. The airport shut last Friday, so anyone who's trying to escape can't. There's over 25,000 tourists that are still stuck in Jamaica. No. It's hideous. So there's going to be people right now who are listening to Live FM who are going to have friends and family probably in this destructive path right now.
Tell us about the infrastructure that's available there for them right now to be able to deal with something like this. Is there? And two, you've talked about the relief that's going across to Jamaica right now. Yeah. In terms of the people on the ground, what does that actually physically look like? I mean, I can't even imagine people trying to deal with this.
Yeah, it's insane. The infrastructure is going to take a copping. It's roadways and buildings, schools, hospitals, all those types of facilities are going to really be damaged in a big way. Residentially, the infrastructure is not as strong as New Zealand, so a lot of people are going to have their homes flattened completely. There is a lot of mountainous areas in Jamaica, and they are saying that the wind velocity is probably going to be 30% stronger in the mountain areas. A lot of the west coast of Jamaica is where a lot of the agriculture is, and that's going to be destroyed. And so you're talking not just, it's not just the devastation in these next 24, 48 hours, guys. It's going to be the months ahead when they've lost all their crops. It's an island nation. They're already going to dependent upon things coming in by freight. And so it's just when things are safe to do so, it's bringing everything back. Storm surges right across the island. So roads are going to be wiped out. Hospitals, you've got people are hiding in resorts and hotels right now. So it's a very scary time for people.
What can we as New Zealanders do right now to help? Is there anything we can do?
Yeah, I'd say three things, guys. One is in times like this, you need awareness. And so I would say get onto socials and keep reposting stories like many of you are doing. Jump onto Convoy of Hope AU. We've got updates there. Just becoming an advocate of the story and creating awareness is a great thing to do. First and foremost, pray. Be praying for those in Jamaica and family and friends around the world who have got loved ones in that area. There's going to be widespread suffering for many, many days. It's going to be a while before we find out what the death toll actually is. People already have died before it made landfall. And then lastly, I would say we're already responding. We're already gathering supplies and sending them. We're going to be doing that for weeks and months into the future. If you feel like your heart's being moved to respond and you want to help, then everything that you can do is going to be a massive difference. So giving anything you can financially, it just helps us to bring help and hope to people in these real situations.